are we doing? How are we doing? Hold on, my loves. New phone. Who is this? Don't forget to come and pick up your. That's more bad. That's more like it. I literally just got finished eating and I had like all kinds of chicken sausage in my teeth. I was like, no, I could do better. How we doing, family? Thank you for joining me for a new show on this channel. BT's the Encore. What's up, Enrico? Carmen says, it's been a dry, long day at work. I'm so thankful to have you to listen to for this last hour. Oh, thank you, Carmen. How sweet. Thank you. Romy, yes, we're going to get into it. This is one of my favorite shows. Romy is like, I wouldn't even call him a friend. He's like my brother at this point. We were talking back and forth not too long ago about how crazy this show is and how Carlos King got another hit. He got another hit. He knows what he's doing with reality TV. I'm telling you, Atlanta has suffered since that man has left. Suffered. They have not been the same. Yes, JB says what? Happy early Juneteenth. Oh, wait, I forgot to put on deodorant. Hold on. I'm not going to be on camera funky. Happy early Juneteenth. New phone. Who is this? Waiting for them to get in the room. Yeah, Carlos knows what he's doing. He knows reality TV, especially reality TV for Black women. For Black women, geared to Black women, he knows reality TV. I'm just like, bravo, I don't know what y'all need to do. Y'all need to fix that with him. He knows what the hell he's doing. Y'all need him in Atlanta. Need him. You don't have to bring him on as like a full producer. Have him as a consultant or something. Y'all need that man. It's such a good show. What's up, Kamisha? What's up? So listen, bad news. Bad news. Tonight, I know it's the premiere. I know we always do a live for Love of the Lockup, but NikkiStar got some acting stuff that I have to attend to tonight. So I cannot do the live. And I literally just found out that I have to do something at the same time that I will be doing my Love of the Lockup live. So I cannot do it, but I will be back next week. We gonna see. I don't know. Listen, I told y'all the world is opening back up. So I don't know what's going on, but y'all know that, I love y'all. Y'all are my family, but y'all know that acting is priority. I got to make something happen out here. So I won't be able to do Love at the Lockup tonight. What I will do is film a review, edit it, and put it up. So we'll still talk about it this weekend. But I was thinking the only thing I could do is do a live on tomorrow, if not tonight. But I'm not doing any labor on Juneteenth. Huh? Did you hear me? It's Juneteenth. I'm not doing no labor. I'm celebrating with my people. So, yeah, it's going to be edited. I'll post it probably tonight. If I don't post it tonight, I'm not posting it on Saturday. No labor on Juneteenth. I'll post it Sunday. So sorry, fam, but, acting stuff is happening. Your prayers are working. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Todd Tucker is a producer? Oh, my God. SCP said Todd Tucker is also a producer, and him and Carlos pitched this 7 years ago. Isn't that crazy? 7 years ago, they pitched this. Wow. Wow. Well, we've been missing this. We have been missing this. Yeah, I'm sorry, fam. No love at the lockup tonight. But if it's not up tonight, it'll be up on Sunday. So yeah, I'm still gonna do it. Like if I can't. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Latasha. Latasha said, unfortunately, I'm going to be spending all of Juneteenth on car repairs. Sorry. And this is like, because I was already doing something on Juneteenth, but now this is just like, it's a federal holiday now. So the event I was already going to was going to be popping now. So girl, I got to be looking my best. Because the brother's going to be looking and I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be ready. Anyway, since, oh my gosh, I like Aubrey. Black Lavender, we're going to get into it. We are going to get into it. Thank you, Ranella. This is such a good show. I don't know who recommended this to me, but thank you. This is a really, really good show. What's up, Shantavia? While y'all coming in the room, let's get our jingle started. Come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Yeah, we got, ow. I'm slipping. We got so much to talk about, so won't you come on in the room? Everybody, come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to talk about, so won't you come on in the room? What's up, Drea Loving Life? Thank you so much for supporting your girl. Drea said, hey, Nikki and Star family, no shade intended, but did anyone get a Mama June vibe off Lamisha in her confessional look? Oh, she officially died. Okay. Thank you, Drea Loving Life. I'm gonna get batteries for this today. Don't worry. But for right now, this is our button. Work with me. How old is Lamisha? Lamisha's looking a lot older than I intended her to be. I felt like, I don't know. Is she okay? We'll talk about it. Come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Come on. We got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the room? Come on. Listen. Thank you, Drea. Hey, as you be, what's up? Hey, somebody said, hey, Tony, what's up? Tony, my beautiful moderator. Tony said, I didn't think this show would be good, but I'm really liking it. Shockingly. Can we just say, no shade, BT. Y'all just haven't been the best in the reality TV game for a while now. And so I think a lot of people came to this show by word of mouth, by people who watched it and really enjoyed it, and wasn't expecting much. What we got, blown away by the talent, blown away by the quality, just blown away by the overall reality TV-ness of this show. It's really good. Carlos and Todd did a great job. I am loving this show. This takes it back to R&B Divas Atlanta, R&B Divas LA. Those are also Carlos King shows. They were my shows back in the day. So good. I hope that BET continues to pick this show up for a few more seasons and really give them an even bigger budget, because this is good. This is a really good concept. It's just a great show overall. So since we're here, let's get into it. Playback game. I'm going to put all the timestamps in this video after it loads and renders. So give me about 20 or so minutes. Let's get into episode 1. Episode 1 was, in my opinion, a lot better than episode 2. Episode 2 didn't give us much, but episode 1 I feel was a bit longer and gave us a little bit more info, because it's also an introductory episode. So like I said, this show is a great idea, great concept. Bring together talent from the past divas, sprinkle in some messy divas, and bring them all together under the guise of women's empowerment. Genius. Really great idea, and also a really great throwback to R&B divas. I was really excited to see Cherish on the show. I don't remember them being this messy. Do you guys remember Cherish being this messy? I was really shocked. I was just like, they came out the gate just nasty. As soon as they walked into the room, oh, everybody's elderly. Oh, I didn't know we would be here with so many old people. Oh, we're the youngest people there. Are they really the youngest people there? Because I Googled their ages. They are 35 years old. The way they were talking, I thought that Cherish was like, I thought at least 27, 35. Y'all mid 30s talking like this. Listen, thank God y'all look, y'all still look the same. I will say this. They look the same from when they were teens, but baby, y'all talking real big for 35-year-olds. I was just like, there's no way. It didn't even cross my mind that they would be in their 30s, the way that they were talking. And they were calling everybody old. I'm like, I think the oldest person there, I don't know if it's Lamisha. Lamisha does look like the oldest. I don't think she is, though. I think the oldest is Pam. But the rest of the ladies are like 35 as well. 35. And I think Aubrey is like either 39 or 38. And I'm like, Cherish, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Because baby, after 35, nobody cares. You're elderly. At 35, it's just like, you know what I mean? People are looking at you like you're ancient, especially in the industry. So if I was you two, I would roll it back and be a little kinder, because this world and this industry will not be kind to you. Yeah, but I'm still excited to see them. Still excited to see them. They look great. Their voices are, great. These two are, talent. They're talent, but I just did not expect for Cherish to walk in and become the Tiny Terrors. I did not expect this. I also did not expect for Fallon to only just become a millionaire. They had been writing since they were kids. Like, I'm telling you, you go and look at any like successful hit song out right now. Cherish probably wrote it. Fallon specifically probably wrote it. So when her sister was just like, oh, she just became a millionaire, I was like, again? Or... because they should both be very loaded. They have been writing for a very long time. That was odd to me. I was like, she just became a millionaire today? Don't you write for Justin Bieber? Anyway, Pam. I was so excited to see Pam. I have been a fan of Pam since I was like a kid. She her whole identity, everything that she did with Total, I loved it. I saw the Bad Boy tour, Diddy's Bad Boy tour, 25th anniversary. Saw that. She killed it on there. Huge fan of hers. Very excited to see her, even though the last time I saw her, she was at a restaurant opening of a mutual friend, and it got weird. It got real weird because everybody was like passing the mic around, congratulating this person for, having their restaurant and, being a Black-owned business. And everybody was congratulating. She got the mic and started preaching at a restaurant opening. We were all in like bodycon dresses. And it was just like, what? Everybody was like, what is going on? It just got real awkward and uncomfortable. So I didn't know what Pam we were going to get on this show. In episode 1, that Pam didn't show up. But on episode 2, that Pam is here. That Pam has arrived. I thought that she had came off the mountain and has, and became comfortable being around heathens. But I don't think so. I do not think so. I think the last time that she was like in the media was when she was fighting back and forth through her podcast with her ex-husband, who is now married to Centonia Brown. Stay woke, sis. That ex-husband seems very messy. He seems very messy. So stay woke. But that was the last time it was her and the ex-husband and Centonia Brown going back and forth through a podcast. Just, that was the last time she was in the media. I hope she's not going to be in the media now for being a homophobe. We'll get into that in episode 2, but I was excited to see her. I love Pam as a kid. I really, really did. I tried to base my whole identity around her. Loved you, Pam. Didn't know that, you had a drinking problem, you were suffering. I'm glad that you're doing better. I just wish that you would lead out more with the love of God and not the judgment of his believers. Anyway, having said that, happy Pride. Oh, here we go. Happy Pride. Still celebrating. Happy Pride to all those who celebrate, to all those who celebrate in open and in silence. We love you. We see you. We hear you. And we will do our best to make sure you get the equality that you deserve and require. Love you. Happy Pride. Anyway, Nivea. Who knew that she was hilarious? Who knew that Nivea was so hilarious? Can I just say to all those who are meeting Nivea today, let me tell you something. Back in the day, not only was Nivea a talented singer and writer and like famous baby mama and fiance, back in the day, Dream and Wayne was going at it over Nivea. She was also one of the biggest trendsetters of that time. Every time Nivea came up with a hairstyle, I'm telling you, everybody in my neighborhood had it. Every time she dropped a hairstyle, everybody had it. I'm not saying she was the one who perfected, who like first started the rainbow wigs or the rainbow quick weaves. I am going to say that she was somebody who like put it on the map concerning mass media and really started a lot of trends with her hair. She was that girl. She was the solo album girl. She was the hook girl. She was, the famous writer, famous baby mama and fiance. Like Nivea had a season. She had a season where she was that girl. When she was that girl. I'm glad to see her on the show. I just didn't know that she was so hilarious. Very unexpected, but I love it. I'm glad that Shamari is on the show as well. I'm glad that she's staying in the reality TV streets. I'm glad that she's staying in a lane where she feels comfortable with. I feel like the Real Housewives of Atlanta was way too much for her. I think this is a pace that she can keep because she seems to be enjoying herself a lot and she seems to be showing more of herself than we saw of her on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Unfortunately, the money ain't the same, but if we keep on watching and supporting this really great show, maybe the money will be comparable, but I'm glad to see her on this show. Aubrey shocked me. When I saw Aubrey on this, I was just like, oh yes, messy Aubrey. Aubrey is really good. I don't know what happened. I don't know if Aubrey is just like, I need this to be successful because I know what the hell I'm doing and this industry has put me through the ringer. So I am going to be on my best behavior, or maybe we were just seeing an elevated version of Aubrey on reality TV. I don't know, but this Aubrey that I'm seeing, absolutely love her. I expected something different, but she came in. I mean, she gave us a little messy with the splitting of the groups, but I really, it was messy, but I think it's the smart thing to do, right? It's just way too many women to be in one like super group. This is not K-pop. This is R&B. Way too many women. I kind of agree with the splitting of the groups. I just think, that Aubrey was messy and going about, getting that message out there. But I think it's a smart idea. And let me tell you how I hollered when Sita came up on the screen. Carlos, this is genius. I was like, Sita is the host? Wait a minute. Genius. Absolutely genius. I loved it. But I will say, is this the original? I don't think this is the original Sita voice, because this voice is a little toned down. Sita was like, hey, girl, what's up? She was a little chill for the Sita that I'm used to. Is it the same voice? If not, season 2, let's get the original voice back, because I missed that energy that the OG Sita gave. But genius. Keely, what the hell are you doing here? Like, Keely comes in and she tells the lady that she's the creative director, and they're like, no. Keely was like, oh no, I'm not singing. I'm you guys' creative directors. And it was just like, first of all, nice to meet you, but no, you're not a creative director. Even Nivea, who is the sweetest of them all, was just like, girl, no. Like, what are your credits? I will say this, just because Keely doesn't have a lot of creative director credits does not mean that she doesn't know what she's doing, right? Does not mean she couldn't have a great vision. It's just you came to these ladies telling them that this is who you are and this is what you're going to do with no resume. No resume, but you could still have an eye because you've been on the opposite end of this. But what do they have to really to be quite honest with you, judge you from, right? They don't really have anything to be like, oh yeah, Keely did this. She's going to kill it with this, with what we're doing. That was your only problem, Keely, but it still does not discount that you're probably extremely talented and know what the hell you're talking about. But you just came to them with no resume and told them that this is what you're going to be doing. And they were like, no, to her face. Great show. Great show. 702. I think that 702 can sing, right? It just sounded like when they were both singing, because it's been so long, it just sounded like it was more fair than anything. But they both said that they have been out of practice for 7 years. But I think that they have a little something. Maybe it's fair. Also, can we be real? These two do not look the same. And I don't think it's age. I think that something else happened. I really, really do, because they just look drastically, the both of them. So I don't know if there was an issue medically, a health issue. I don't know what it is. So that's why I'm just not, I can't speak on them, because I think that something happened concerning their health, because it doesn't make sense for these young women to look. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being very honest. Something is, it just seems to be up. I could be wrong, but I'm just like, y'all are like probably early mid 30s. Or early, black don't look, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe they'll give us more. I don't know, but they just don't. Something was up. Something was up. I want to be as respectful as I can saying this, but in episode 1, the ladies sat down and they all said what they would and would not do and what they would be comfortable with. I got to be honest with you. The ladies on there who are moms and are like super Christian, which is Pam, 702. There was one more person, I think. No, I think it was just Pam and 702 who was saying what they would and would not do because they're moms. I get that. But moms dip and do it, right? Moms, get their back blown out. This is R&B. If y'all cannot sing about loving on your man, dipping in and doing it with the girls, having a really great day and slashing his tires, then you need to get out of the group. Because this is what R&B is. Just because you have a child doesn't mean that all of a sudden you are not a sexual person. Doesn't mean all of a sudden that you don't have emotions or that you don't want to have fun. If you're going to come to this new R&B group and say, this is the stuff that we're not going to sing about, then maybe you need to become a backup singer for Patti LaBelle. Not start a new R&B group in the year of 2021. Now y'all are over here saying that y'all getting mad at the younger girls for calling y'all old birds. Don't give them old bird material. Yeah, I'm not going to sing about this, and this because I'm a mom. Get out the group and go start a gospel group. Become the next Clark sisters. Why are y'all trying to sing R&B then if y'all have so many stipulations? Pam, I love you, but why are you here singing R&B? Why are you here singing R&B if you just have all these stipulations of what you will and will not do? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You're already coming with all of these things that you won't do, and you are trying to get back out there into the audience that either misses you or need to hear you. You are already telling everybody what you're not doing. Let's be real. Y'all not Beyonce. Some stuff you're going to have to do. If not, it's okay to go home. Not everything is for you. That's all I have to say about episode 1. Episode 1 came out the gate. It was great. Oh, I do also want to mention that I love the moment that, darn it, I just forgot her name. The younger girl from 702 who was a twin and she lost her twin. That moment that she had with the twins, the Cherish twins, Tiny Terrors, I thought it was so sweet. I thought it was really sweet. I felt like it was really honest. And for me, I'm glad that they kept that moment in there because I was able to see a different side of Cherish because they were just nasty out the gate and really unlikable, but great for reality TV. But having that moment where Irish from 702 was talking about losing her twin and, and Cherish, they just bonded and they were just like, we don't know what we would do without each other. And, that was a really sweet moment. And I'm glad that they kept that in because we saw a different side of Cherish. Listen, they are full-time tiny terrors, but they also have their really sweet side. So what I'm going to do is take a break for like 10 minutes and talk to you guys, and then I'm going to get into episode 2. Let's talk about it. This Keely and Aubrey drama, great TV. Let's talk about episode 1. Where you at? So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to go up and I'm going to catch comments that I have missed. And then I'll chat with you for a minute, and then we will get into episode 2. Hey, Ryan. Ryan says they wanted dance and perform. They are not going to be able to do all that with Maisha at the group. Maisha was trying, though, when she was in the backup. I was like, Maisha, what is going on? Like, this is my thing. When did Maisha and Irish sign on for this show? Because I feel like if this show was pitched 7 years ago, there had to be a process. Like, before you even come to a network trying to pitch a show, you already have to have a cast locked in for them to say yes to. If you are already locked in before the pitch or during the pitch, there's much that it takes before you actually even get to filming. Why are y'all not ready? They are just not ready for this process. And I'm a bit disappointed. Even though I love them and I miss them. Star is one of my favorite songs. I was just like, y'all are not ready for this. Glad y'all back, but it's just like, we gotta be honest. Y'all not ready. And y'all can't get mad if people comment on the fact that it's just like, y'all not where the other girls are at. You can't get mad. You gotta be like, you know what? You're right. Where can we go from here? What the hell is Keely's position? Like, what is she doing? Keely is in the dance rehearsals. Keely is at, in the studio with them. She's doing everything but creative directing. Like, what are you doing, sis? What are you doing? Ah! When she did that on the mic, I love that she's in on the joke, though. I love that she makes fun of, something that is a tease that is an iconic tease. I sure am. I love Cedar. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Do y'all remember Cedar from back in the day? She was so much fun. I watched her every Saturday. Every Saturday, I watched Cedar in her countdown. Yeah, so I don't know. Onyx, I absolutely agree. Onyx said Keely knows that she wants to be in the group. I agree. So what is she doing? Like, what's going on? What is going on? I'm so confused. I was thinking that too. EDU Diva, Keely is a mole. That's what I was thinking. Because I'm just like, you're in everything, but you don't want to be a part of the group. And you say that you're the creative director, but you're not being a creative director. Then what is your purpose? What is your purpose? Black gal, I didn't want to say it. Keely is really showing why she was problematic in her girls group. I heard that she was not only problematic in 3LW, I heard that she was also very problematic in the Cheetah Girls. I heard that she was very problematic, and her mother was a huge source of that. At the moment, that is a great way to say that. Hello there. 702 isn't right for this show at the moment. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Just trying to get everybody. Oh, yes. Romy Rome said Mila needs to come on next season and redeem 702. She's going to have to. She is going to have to, because I was just like, this can't be the same group that sang Star. And was getting it and actually broke up because Mila was singing lead all of the time. And I'm like, y'all are on here saying, well, we can also sing lead as well. Guys, I don't. There's nothing wrong with being background. Remember what? 7 feet, 6 feet from stardom or something like that. You can still shine. Like everybody don't got to be up front. But y'all are talking a lot of stuff, and it is just the math, not math, and y'all making Mila look right. Why'd y'all come on this show so unprepared? I love y'all, but y'all were just not prepared. Y'all were not prepared. Kimberly, get out of here. Kimberly! Lamisha was homeless a few years ago. See, something is going on. I think that they have been through some stuff and they are leaving out a lot because, guys, y'all look very different, not in age, and like you've been through some things. What happened? Was it drugs? I don't know. You know, it's the industry. Stuff happens. Let us know what's going on. I was just like, who the hell is this? It's not 702. No, what? How? Let's do it. Because something's the math ain't mathing. Irish. Yeah. Okay. 1980 and 1978. Yeah. So that's early 30s, wait, 40. Oh, they're both early 40s. Are they multiracial? I don't know. I'm trying to understand. Something happened. I think it's this can't just be age. It can't be age and food. It's not age and soul food. Something happened. And it's okay if they don't want to say it to us, right? Y'all have to say something about the vocals. Y'all gotta tell us something about the vocals. Or was Mila right? Oh. I still love Star. That's my favorite song. FR Will 126 said Iris looks really different though. I thought maybe it was because she was thick, but during their unsung, her face looked like it did in the 90s. Something else happened. I'll keep them in my prayers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly, Black Gal. Like, listen to our parents' songs. What is one song that is Teddy Pendergrass, Turn Off the Lights? That's a very sensual song if you listen to the lyrics, but he's not saying open up your legs and let me get in that coochie, girl. He's saying turn off the lights, light a candle, you know, getting da-dum, da-dum, and all that. But it's not, you don't have to be vulgar, right? You can sing sexually without being raunchy. I absolutely agree. You don't gotta be raunchy. You can sing, boy, I want to be with you. Let me down, love me, Negro. Like, you don't gotta be, bend me over. Sounded like my grandma. Bend me over. Let me take it to the back. Blow off my weed. You don't have to do that. It could actually be, there's a way to do it. Mary J. Blige did it in the 90s. And she was thinking about getting it in. You can do it and still be respectful, still be Christian, still be a mom. Listen to Betty Wright. Miss Clean Up Woman, our moms were singing some stuff. She was singing all that with a whole bunch of kids. Just making it easy. Hey, for the clean up woman. Come on, jump in slick, let's go. Was my ruin. But I found out that all I was doing is making it easy. Y'all better get it to Betty Wright for the clean on woman. Yes. They got back together? Even with Mila? Portia, I want to take 2 more questions, then we're going to move on to episode 2. Misha and Irish had it at one point. If they leave the cigarettes and alcohol and a lot of vocal training to get their voices back, that's what Portia thinks. That could be true. That could be very, very true. Them vocals was not the same. What, Misty? Didn't Lamisha's husband and son put her out the house? And now she's trying to be this Christian woman for these people to keep on. Child, you better live your life. Oh, you know Misha, EDU Diva. Child, give us some tea. What's going on? Give us some tea. Oh, it's time. It's time to go on. It's time. Well, Pam had a really bad drinking problem, Ryan. So that could be the alcohol. Black people, we gotta put that alcohol, put that brown liquor down. That's the thing. That's the only thing that will take our looks. Drugs and alcohol. That is the only we can. Well, listen, we live under systematic oppression, and look how we look. With that brown liquor, them cigarettes, and that crack, that gets us every time. We can't bounce back from those things. Take it in stride. Oh my gosh! A year or two ago, Misha's husband kicked her out the house. I noticed the puffiness in her face and belly. I think Misha has a drinking problem. She looked and sounded better 2 years ago. Oh, no. Oh, they smoke a lot. Oh, wait a minute. Before I go on episode 2, let me get to EDU Diva. Oh, I didn't know. Let them know, Vicky, about Millie Jackson. Child, y'all don't know. True, it's Kima said, even sexual healing isn't raunchy. You can sing about sex and not be, not be a mess. My mom, I was singing that song too. Then I got it as an adult, and I'm like, why are you letting me sing that? She was a young mom. Okay. EDU Diva said they performed at Essence. Hold on. And she confirmed it. They did have an incident. Was this about when homegirl got put out her house by her husband and her son? Raggedy. How you gonna put your mom out of? None of my business. Oh, EDU, you sent the DM. Where you sent the DM? Was it on Instagram? Oh, I missed a super chat from who? Oh, shucks. Oh, here it is. Hey, Feel Good. Thank you so much. Feel Good said, tell the truth and shame the devil. I go into work all the time saying what I ain't gonna do. 2 groups would be soft and warm versus turn up. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Phil. Phil, I don't know if you just got here, but my original buzzer needs a battery. So this is going to be the super chat buzzer. Sorry. Thanks for joining me. Dre 11 Life, I don't think that this was filmed a few years back because this is how Aubrey looks today. That's how she looks today. And Aubrey just started gaining a lot of weight. Let me go back to Tracy. Because y'all giving me the tea. Tracy said 3 stories on Instagram and 1 missed super chat. Let me go to Instagram. I got Phil's super chat. And thank you, Tracy. Let me go. Oh, y'all are lighting up my DMs. Hey, thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Thank you, Diva. I'm ready to do this. Hey, and play that little game you play. I will you go high. Oh, let me be the one to make you weak. They are singing. Real good, real good. Thank you, EDU Diva. And she said this was in the past 3 years ago. Thank you. Well, they were singing and performing. What happened? You know what? I think I agree with y'all saying. They got to stop that smoking and drinking. You got to stop that. Some stuff you just want to put down if you are ready to go back and, out there and start performing again. Because y'all got some, I forgot about that, boy. I want you to stay. Played it. Oh, the memories. Where you go high, hey, let me be the one. Oh, I had a good childhood. That was the jam. The jam. And I forgot that they were the ones singing on that song. Yup. Oh, okay. So Tracy confirmed the pilot was shot years ago. That's what the pilot that you shoot to sell the show to the networks. This season was shot last year. That's what I'm grooving. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you, EDU Diva. And she also let us know it was filmed a few months ago. Yes. Yeah. So, Jazzy, I'm trying it. But I mean, yeah, they had a little something. So I don't know. They got to stop that smoking and drinking. That's what it is. That's what it is. This is your instrument, guys. You have to take care of it. Let's move on to episode 2. I had a good time. That brought me back. That brought me back. Ooh, ooh. Yes, talk is cheap. Oh, I was grown. Oh. Okay, so Tracy is sending me some good tea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up episode 2 real quick, and then we're going to get into what Tracy sent me. So let's get into episode 2. Okay, so this Queen's vote thing that Carlos has now implemented into the group where everybody is a queen for a week and that queen takes charge and leads out the group, I think is a great idea. Why? It creates more drama, right? I think they all voted Pam to be the queen of the group before, knowing about how religious she is, because I was shocked, right, that they made her the queen. But I think they all just felt very safe around her because she was always saying something very positive, always trying to bring everybody together, bringing God into it. So I guess they felt like she would be the most impartial, the most fair, person for that role. And I will say she did a great job as queen. I think she did her best to bring everybody together. She lost the girls with that Aubrey thing. Oh my goodness, Pam. And this is the thing, right? When Pam went upstairs and she told what happened to Shamia and Nivea, I think it's because you knew, Pam, that what you did was wrong. You knew that you interpreted that whole situation wrong and that what you said just wasn't right. I think you felt bad. That's why you went upstairs and talked to them to try to get somebody to understand where you were coming from, when really you should have just not overreacted and made everybody in the group feel uncomfortable, especially as somebody who was chosen to be a leader. And I think that role that they put you in, you lost them all with, let's be real, obvious homophobia. Because listen, I know you believe, I'm a Christian as well. I know that God can do everything but fail, right? I know that if God can deliver Jonah out of a well, he can deliver me from the arms of of the wrong man. You know what I mean? So I get it. I understand the teaching that Pam is under. I'm not saying I agree with it. As I've gotten older, I realize that the teaching is very, 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 harmful, right? Because a lot of Christians, believers today, spend a lot of time in the New Testament that is not for them, because we are not Jewish, and not a lot of time in the New Testament, which is where we come in, where we are invited into the body of Christ. So, and I think a lot of people spend a lot of time in the Old Testament because the Old Testament is it's easier to control people with those messages. So I think that there is a way to, let someone know that you do not want them to touch you that way, then to bring up the whole, oh, I was with a woman, God delivered me from that, and the way that you were touching me, it was just also unnecessary. And it made me feel like maybe Aubrey, when she was rubbing you that way, it brought up something. And that's maybe why you jumped up and left, because maybe there was a feeling there that you have either been delivered from or suppressed. And when she started doing that, something, came up in you. So you took off running and then making this situation into something that it should not have been. And it was just very disappointing, because you are somebody that they voted as a queen. So you're obviously somebody that they looked to for something and looked up to for something. And you totally ruined that with, it was very obvious homophobia, because you're telling people, whether that is what you believe or not, but you're saying that I can't do that because I was delivered from something that somebody in this room is dealing with or other people are dealing with. You are sitting here being produced by a whole gay man. How do you think that goes over? You know what I mean? You can absolutely have your beliefs, right? But there's also a way that you can go about speaking about it, right? Like, I'm not a polygamist, right? But I'm not going to sit up there and tell people who are in polygamous or polyamorous relationships that what they are doing is demonic. It don't work for me. There's a way to say that these things work for me. That's why I apply them to my life without casting judgment or making others who do something different feel less than. And it's just very disappointing, Pam, because I felt like they all really looked up to you. I will say this. When we got the close-up of how Aubrey was rubbing your knee, I was like, you just rub people you just met. That knee rub was a lot, though. I will give Pam that. That knee rub, it was like, a little rub, a little pat. Aubrey, I'm not saying nothing was going on, but girl, I would have been like, Aubrey, you okay? What are you thinking about? It's quick and simple. It didn't have to be, don't touch me like that, girl, because I'm delivered. I was with a woman back in the day, but God delivered me from I got to get out of here, girl, because you didn't touch me like that. What the hell was going on? Pam, did she bring something up? Like, we can be honest. There's something that you enjoyed the knee rub and, you started feeling convicted, girl. Come on, let's be honest. This is a safe space. I think that's what happened. But Aubrey, that knee rub, that was a lot. That was a lot. Because I would have said something too. I ain't even going to hold you. I would have said something to Aubrey too. 702, again, I love them, right? And I get that. I believe it was Lamisha who overheard Keely and one of the Tiny Terrors talking about how they cannot sing. Understand you being upset, but we got to talk about the elephant in the room. You guys just weren't prepared for this. You were not prepared for this, and you came into a situation with people who never stopped doing this and were prepared to get on the mic to write. Like, they want this, and I'm not saying that y'all don't. It's just that y'all did not come with the same preparation that these ladies had. And it's just obvious. It's so obvious that the wheat is separating from the tare. Like, it's obvious who's ready for this. And it's obviously who either needs to do something else or step back. So I get being upset because you're overhearing somebody saying something very harsh and honest about you. But one of the Tiny Terrors, their delivery was not the best, especially Keely's. Wasn't great delivery, but was it true? Yes, it was true. We still love you. Listen, I'm still going up for Subway in your song, boy. I want you to stay, and we can't play that little game you play. But you still were not ready to be on the show. We gotta be honest. We gotta tell the truth. And what? Shame the devil. We have to be honest here. I will say this. It was really weird when they picked Pam to be the queen. Like, I get it, but I was just like, maybe y'all haven't hung out with her enough. Maybe it's just been a full 24 hours and y'all didn't see enough. But I was just like, Pam is going to have y'all fasting and praying and tarrying for the Holy Ghost right before rehearsal. Why was she the pick for this group? The one who said, I'm not singing about nothing because I'm a Christian. Y'all made her the queen of this group. And shocked y'all got a bit of homophobia? Baby. Let's get to this Queen's Court meeting. The best moment on this episode, because it was like everybody was throwing shots at each other. It would be on one person for a couple seconds, then it would be like, well, wait a minute, but you said. So it was like everybody had a problem with everybody, and they were just lighting each other up, and then they collectively lit up Keely. Everybody was on her side, and then it just changed. So we have this Queen Court, and this is where Lamisha brings up the fact that she heard the Tiny Terrors talking about them, or one of the Tiny Terrors with the other Tiny Terror who wasn't there. She was like, I'm always getting lumped in with her. I didn't say anything. That's what she said. You guys are identical twins. Give me a break. Somebody is going to mistake you at some point. So then I believe it was Fallon was just like, well, I did say it, and it's the truth. Like, you guys are just not where you need to be. And Lamisha was going back and forth because her feelings were hurt. But again, Fallon's delivery was terrible. She could have said it a better way, but nothing that she said was a lie. Nothing that Fallon said was a lie. And then Keely jumps in and she wants to say something about Pam because she's bisexual and she didn't like what she said. I agree with Keely, right? But I just did not expect everybody to just, first of all, I didn't expect for Lamisha to start cussing her. Everybody just started cussing her out. Everybody was just like, why are you here? Especially Fallon, who was gossiping with her about Lamisha, was just like, why are you here? Wait, no, it wasn't Fallon. It was the other Tiny Terror. She was like, why are you here? And then everybody got off of Pam, who they were dragging for being homophobic. Pam cleared that up. In the worst way. You should have just said, oh, that's not what I meant. I absolutely apologize. I was just saying that, I don't do certain things that I used to do. And that was something that represented my past. So I just didn't like being touched like that. You could have said that. You just doubled down on your ignorance, right? So while she's doubled down on her ignorance, everybody just turned to Keely and started lighting Keely up. Let me tell you something. When Aubrey said, what do you do? Because all you do is walk around here with your glass of wine and that's it. Let me tell you something. I have not been able to get that out of my head because every time we have seen Keely, she got a glass of wine and she is doing absolutely nothing. Keely got a glass of wine and she is perched on the couch. Every time we see her, she is not creative director, none of that. She is just perched with her glass of wine. So what are we doing today? Keely, you're the creative director. You got to do something. They all lit her up. But the funniest person in this Queen's Court meeting to me was Nivea. Nivea was like, oops, Sodom and Gomorrah. Nivea, what? Nivea has so many side comments. Yeah, really, what does she do? I want to know. Like, nobody's listening to Nivea because everybody's collectively lighting up Keely. But Nivea is in the back giving facial expressions and just all of these side comments. I'm so glad they turned her mic up because, baby, I was living for Nivea's commentary. She had me on the floor. Who knew that Nivea was so hilarious? Anyway, we move on from that. And it seems like at this point, they just need to let Aubrey be the creative director because she's actually doing the work. But Keely is just like, y'all can't get rid of me. She was just like, if Aubrey wants to do my work, then that's fine. But I'm getting paid to be the creative director. So something is going on here. Are they ever going to meet who brought them together and why? Something is going on here. Because if she's saying that I'm being paid to be the creative director and not doing anything and the ladies can't get rid of her, because it seems like they were going to try to vote her out after they had a meeting the next day after the Queen's Court meeting. It seems like they were going to vote her out until Fallon jumped up and was just like, no, let's not do that. And then Keely was just like, are you defending me? Didn't you call me a B yesterday? Like, what is going on? And then she just started to have a breakdown because she was like, I'm confused. You called me a B yesterday. They're trying to vote me off today. They don't want me here. I'm confused with her wine. Keely, you got to stop that drinking and you have got to get to work. I don't know what's going to happen from here. I think every week now they're going to pick a queen. That is obviously going to create conflict. But are they ever going to meet who actually brought them together and why? Or is it all just going to continue to be a mystery? I mean, outside of the show, there has to be a reason. There has to be somebody who is just like, I want you all to do this because I don't know. I feel like there needs to be somebody there to make sense of all of this. That's all I wanted to talk about. What do you guys think of episode 2? Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about it for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to get into the tea that you all have been sending me on Instagram. Let me get my clock. Where the hell is my clock? There she go. Hold, and let me scroll down because I think I got a super chat. Yes. Hey, Phil. Phil gave the girl a super chat. Phil said maybe 702 ain't the vocalist or dancer. However, Cherish and Keely don't have the best voices either. Pipe down to get some vocal lessons. Oh, Phil. Phil is reading. Thank you for the super chat, Phil. I have to disagree about Cherish. I think those girls can blow. And right. They're good. They're good. They're Nivea too, but it seems like a lot of them have not been. It seems like a lot of them have not been doing the training that they needed to do and that happens. You know what I mean? Like, even though it's in you, even though it's a God-given gift, you still have to train it. And sometimes when you're not in it for a while, you forget some things. You get, lackadaisical in some areas, and it shows. Just get back into the training, and you'll be fine. Hey, Shannon. Shannon said, "Oh, COVID mask. I'm so silly. It has to be." Oh, what are y'all talking about? I just picked Shannon because I haven't. There was somebody I haven't picked. Girl, that was my song. I think that's what it was. That's why she had such a visceral reaction. I think Aubrey brought up some things. I think she did. I think because Pam, that reaction, everybody was just like, what just happened? Like, it was so weird. And I just think you probably had a little flashback. Oh, girl. What's up, Vita? Vita Worship from Denver. What's up? Tisa said Pam was triggered in another way. Aubrey is a space violator. It did seem like I'm not saying it could be for anybody else, but for me, I don't know you. We have no relationship. We've only met like 24 hours ago. You leaning on me, rubbing my I would have said something too. I would not have had that reaction, but I would have been like, "Hey sis, what's up?" You gotta call that out. I don't know you. And even the women that I know don't do that to me. What's going on? How can I help you? Because listen, until I saw the knee rub, I was just like, Pam. Then I saw the knee rub. I was like, ooh, I would have said something too. I would have said something too. Brittany, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to vote people off. It did seem like that with the Queens thing. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to go that way. I will say if they do that, it'll get vicious. And I don't know if that's where Carlos wants to take the show. But again, I have no idea. I have no idea because I did see in the season trailer, it showed all of them singing. So I don't know. I don't know. F. Usher said, I am so happy you're reviewing this show. It's spectacular. These singers take me back to my high school, early college days. Yes, this is like first crush days. First crush days. That's why that Subway song got me, because I used to. That was my sound. Singing about some raggedy boy child. Yes, I remember that. That was actually, she not only did Wendy Williams talk about that, she also talked about it, showed it in her documentary and the movie that she made about her life. Hey, thank you, S. Davis. What's up? Yeah, hello there. I don't think that Aubrey was doing anything shady. I really, really don't. But but I agree with you. But at the end of the day, let's not touch people because of personal space. Yeah, for me, I would have said something. I was like, it was the rubbing and then the like going around the circle on her knee with her nail. You know, if you like, you can't get mad at you can't get mad at Pam. But that, some some toes, like y'all said, was curling. Ciao. Let a fine man do that to me, I'm gonna be like, what's going on? don't start me up. Oh gosh. Shannon, now that's enough. That is enough. That is enough. That is, y'all are messy. Hey, Gola. Gola said, I hope Pam can heal from that, because you can tell she is lost, has lots of love in her heart, but also a lot of fear living in her truth. Yeah, Pam's a sweetie. She really, really is. But Pam was out there in them streets, and I think that happens with a lot of addicts, people who were suffering with their addiction, and a lot of the programs are uber religious. I have a person in my family who was going through that, and they are like uber, and they have to like remain in this space of like being uber religious just to get through the day. It's like in a way they replace their addiction with faith, and now faith is their addiction, and they rather be addicted to faith than be addicted to that drug that was doing all sorts of things to them. So I don't think that Pam is a bad person. I think she's a really sweet person. I was still a fan, glad to see her on the show. Still a great performer. She killed it at the 25th anniversary of Bad Boy. Killed it, absolutely killed it. But I just could not agree with her in that moment. Hey, Vicky DC, it could have also been an unknown trigger for Pam to be touched like that without permission. She was signed to Bad Boy, and I'm going to leave it at that. Also, she did say that her ex-husband had violated her without, had done stuff to her while she was asleep, and and abused her in other ways. So that could be it, Vicky DC. Thank you so much for bringing up that perspective. Thank you so much. Oh, she did. Shannon said Keely let that twin fall under the bus in that meeting. Treacherous. She got good and quiet, like they both wasn't talking about Lamisha. Oh God. What was homophobic? In Major said. In Major telling, especially not really knowing who is in the group, and especially saying that you can be delivered from sexual orientation, identity, and things of that nature. Gay people find that people within the LGBTQ spectrum find that extremely offensive. They have made that known, and for me, in my understanding, especially as a Black person, when a marginalized community or that group of people says that what you were saying about me is offensive, I take it as that and I move forward. I don't try to battle them with it at all. That is offensive to that community. That's offensive, period. No debating that. So that is what was homophobic, saying that who they are, like you're basically saying that they're demonically possessed for loving how they love and feeling how they feel. That's homophobic. God can't rest in me. Like, it's just homophobic. And I don't want to debate that. Hey, Vonzel. Vonzel said, were the girls asked to be on the show, or did they ask to be on the show? That is still unclear to me. I think that to pitch this to BET, I think Carlos, or not just pitch it, but I think Carlos had to have these girls on these women on the roster for BET to even sign off and give them some coin, because you can't say, hey, I have this show, but you don't have any talent. What's the talent? So I think by the time BET greenlit it, the ladies were already contracted to the show. Well, Love You Like You Are, that's the conflict, right? That's reality TV. You can't have reality TV without any drama. So Love Like You said they got a bunch of old heads with the new girls, and that makes it so difficult for them to decide how they should go on about their songs. That's what they wanted. That is the difficulty. That is the that is reality TV. That's the drama that you want. Kamisha said, fun fact, Irish and Ray J were engaged back in the day. All roads leads back to Ray J. All roads leads back to Ray J. Let me now get into the tea that was sent to me by you guys. She is. Nivea is the candy of this show. Nivea is definitely the candy of this show with her one-liners and her facial expressions and her sounds. Girl. Definitely the candy of this show. She is definitely the candy of this show. Listen, guys. We are LGBTQ friendly over here. If you got a problem with that, you don't have to be here. I'm a Christian woman myself, but I'm not an ignorant fool. So basically, if you don't agree with somebody who a person is, that's fine. Keep it off of here or you'll get blocked, okay? Love you. Let's get into the tea. Let's get into the tea. Moderators, please be on top of that. Like you always are. Like you always are. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, moderators. I love you. Ryan Rains. Hey, baby. Ryan Rains. Thank you. Oh, this is broken. Thank you for the super chat. Sorry. I'll fix this, guys. I want to fix this today. And I got to get out of here. I got to do my acting stuff. So Ryan said, who would you cast for season 2? LaToya and Latavia from Destiny's Child. The girls from Dream. Oh my gosh. Dream. Do y'all know Dream? You could bite your cherry lips. Try to tempt him with a sweet kiss. You can bet your pretty eyes. He ain't got his hands tied. No things. I want so free to do what he wants. He's into what he's got. He loves me. He loves me. He loves you not. Them. The girls from Dream. Who else? Who else are we bringing? The girls from Dream. Because I don't think a lot of people like them. Remember that girl group but it was a reality TV show girl group, that Nicole Swarsinger. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The lead from Pussycat Dolls. Remember that show? You can go where you want. I forget how that song goes, but y'all know that girl group. Though they weren't that successful, but let me see. Girl groups from the 90s. I would say, you know what? Bring in Homegirl. I don't know if she would want to do it, but remember eeny weeny teeny weeny little short man. Don't want. Bring her back. The girls from Dream, eeny weeny teeny weeny little short man girl. LaToya and Latavia from Destiny's Child. Oh, the girl that was singing the vocals on Sure They Swing My Way. They sure look good to me. So won't you please swing my way? Jade, bring back Jade. Who were the girls who sang Froggy Style? Do you like them? Brownstone? No, Brownstone we can't because we had them in R&B Divas. That ain't work. Changing Faces. Remember them? I would love that. Eden's Crush. Yes. Girls from Eden's Crush. Whoever they can get from those girl groups, I would watch that. I would definitely watch that. Why not? This is the thing, right? Especially entertainment industry in general. The music industry, there are a lot of young women who got out of this industry or was blacklisted out of this industry for because of sexual violence and because they turned down sexual advances. Give them an opportunity again. With this industry now, it's not fully changed, but things are getting better. Let's bring them back and let them not reclaim what was lost because you can't go back, but let them flourish today because that talent, if you're still working on it, does not go away, right? And people need, songs for every season of their life. Like, look at my generation right now. What the hell are we going to be singing about when we get older? Like, what am I going to be singing at my 90th birthday party? Crush on You by the Junior Mafia? Like, we need some love songs for the older millennials. Okay? Can we get some early in the morning, I put breakfast on your table? Listen, millennials are turning 40. The older ones, the geriatric ones, we got to have something to bop to in our 40s and our 50s. I love, the music of back in the day. But what's out right now? I love Megan Thee Stallion. But I need to be singing something else, okay? Y'all not gonna have me in an old folks home. I'm running through your nigga house like a Tomb Raider. Like, I need something else. We got to. And I think that is it's fair and it's about time. It's about time. Millennials are getting older. Let's give us something, something to bop to without bending over and twerking. We need our little stepping music. It's time. Geriatric millennials, it's time. We need our step in music. Give us that. Because what do we have right now? What we grew up on. We're going to be bopping to Anita Baker just like our mamas. We don't have nothing. I think it's about time. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Davis. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Oh, yes. JB says what? We need Farrah. Truth hurts. Yes, Ryan. Oh, I like how y'all casting. Jade. Yep. Mashonda. Yes. A. Marie. Yes, F. Usher. I would love to have her on the show. Oh, the girl from City High. Was it? I think she was on R&B Divas before. I think she was on that show before. We sure do. Because this is what we grew up with. Shorty swing my way. Sure feels good to me. That was the skating song of the 90s. Back in the day, every skate place you went to, that song came on and you shorty swing with your box braids. We had a great childhood. It was great. Child, yeah, we're going to do something else. I love WAP, but I have to be singing something else in my golden years. I got to be singing something I can sing around my grandkids, y'all. Now, come on. We need these ladies to come back and make the music for the geriatrics. Oh, Maya. Yes, I agree. Tweet. Maya, look at us casting. Yes, Maya. Oh my God, Maya would be so good. And she still performs. So she's ready. Maya is ready. She still performs and she still dances. She still dances. I'm here for it. Let's get into the tea. We're going to start off first with what Tracy sent me. Tracy sent me this Last Chance girl group intro. What is this, Tracy? Oh, is this the one with Keely? Was this the pilot? Oh, yes. So y'all remember this, right? Say my name, say my name. Oh, Farrah. Tracy just sent me this. Remember this?
If you don't want to talk to my dad, you don't have to talk to me either. And then I said, yo, I don't have to listen to this. She's like, yeah, you can get out. I'm Keely, and I am formerly the group.
Y'all remember that? So, guys, was this the pilot that you were talking about? Because if this is the pilot that you, if this is the pilot that we that was trending on Twitter, Black Twitter got this show put on the map. Because I remember when that clip was trending and everybody was talking about it, and everybody was just like, we need this show. Where is this show? If that was the pilot and this show just got filmed, that's because of us. Well, Black Twitter. That is because of us. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, yeah, that's what Tracy said. Tracy said it was the original pilot. Hey, Lady Virgo. Lady Virgo said exactly, Nikki. It's needed. I just like how Miss Roby, yes, Miss Roby from Sweetie Pies came out with a song was just like, do you like my stuff? Do you like how my stuff feels, boy? Miss Roby just came out to give us a little top of her generation of boxing. Do you like this stuff? It's the time. Geriatric millennials need stepping songs. It is time. Thank you so much, Lady Virgo. Every time I press it. Thank you. And so she also sent me something about Pam and her ex-husband. Pam Long of R&B group Total admits to lying. Admits to lying about sexual abuse claim against ex-husband Jamie Long, who was now married to Santonia Brown. When did she say this? Pam publicly accused him of being abusive to her and even alleged that he forced himself on her. It seems like the singer had a change of heart and issued an apology, public apology to Jamie and his family. I come before you today with deep regrets concerning a statement that I'm about to make. On October 20th, 2019, for my show Pam's World, I made a comment about my ex-husband, Jamie Long, and that comment was that he forced himself on women. And right after that, I said, do you remember that night? Yes, that was the podcast I was talking about. Basically, I was telling the world that my ex-husband forced himself on me sexually, and that was a lie. Jamie, I'm sorry for what I've said about you. I'm sorry for the shame that I have brought to you and your name and your family and your wife and your mom and your sister and those who love you. What? She asked for forgiveness from my family, my church family, to those who love me and had no idea this was a lie that I said concerning Jamie. I ask that you forgive me as well. Jamie, I'm sorry. And I know sorry does not make up for what I've said, but I ask that you will find it in your heart to forgive me for what I have done to your family. Oh. Guys, because do y'all remember when they were both going back and forth? Pam said, this man is diabolical and he is such a manipulator. The way this man pursued this woman is the way he did me. He came and found me using the same card. He was a Christian artist. That was what she said to the neighborhood talk.
On October the 20th, 2019, for my show Pam's World, I made a comment about my ex-husband, Jamie Long, and that comment was that he forces himself on women. And right after that, I said, do you remember that night? I was telling the world that my ex-husband, not even basically, I was telling the world that my ex-husband forced himself on me sexually, and that was a lie. Jamie, I'm sorry for what it is that I...
Oh, I'm not going to keep watching it. Wow. Ciao. Thank you, Tracy, with the receipts. And this is, Tracy also said this, because this is talking about what we just talked about with Lamisha. This says, 702 singer Lamisha Fields homeless after her husband kicks her out. The 702 singer took to Instagram on Saturday to announce her husband, Tony Fields Sr., and her son, Tony II, allegedly kicked her out of their home like a piece of trash. I'm homeless. She tags their Instagrams. They kicked me out after all I've done for them. They threw me out like a piece of trash when I was at my lowest. His father stayed with us for years before he passed away in our home a few months ago. I was there for him through the whole thing. Never in a million years did I think he would kick me out at the lowest time in my life. Then she says to her son, but you a man, though. You couldn't let me get back on my feet before you threw me out of your mother's house. I'm your children's mother. Oh God. Well, I just got really sad. Let me get out of this. Oh no, but I'm glad that she's doing better. I'm glad that she's doing better. Oh, I'm glad that she's doing better. Let me see what this is. Oh, that just made me so sad. But I'm glad she's doing better. And I'm glad she has. It did. Drea, it did. I was just like, is Jamie standing there holding a gun to her head? Like it looked very rehearsed, but she put it out. It's still on her Instagram. I don't know. Oh, that Lamisha thing made me really sad. I'm glad that she's doing better though. Whatever her issues were, I'm glad that she is doing better. And it is confirmed. Thank you, Ashira. Ashira said, yes, this was the original show. It never got picked up. I'm glad. Carlos, yes, I agree, Pink Petals. Carlos is a freaking genius. Bravo. I'm telling you, y'all let that man go. He going to be your biggest competition. Watch. This show is going to this is going to be his Real Housewives of Atlanta. This show. It is good. He sure does, Dwayne. He sure does know how to produce. I'm in it. This is a good show. Listen. Oh, she lied on him. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Oh, you know what? Earth Water, the way she did it, it does look, I don't know. I do not know. It did, I will say, it did look coerced and very rehearsed. It did not seem like she was doing it at her will. Like it seemed like she was being forced to do this. I don't know, Pam. I'm just glad. I'm glad that everybody's doing better. I'm glad that everybody is doing better. Oh, Countess Vaughn. I would love her on the show. It's Kima said, Countess is a sweetie and don't bother nobody. She will drag and throw shade if she needs to. Yeah, Countess was great on R&B Divas. I would love her to be on this show. Carlos, you have such a gold mine right here. My God, today. This is genius. This is absolute genius. Yes! I remember that show, Ryan. It could never get made today. That show was so problematic, which is why you can never find anything about it. Like you can do as much Googling as you want. I think it was ABC who put that show on. They have removed that from at any place that you can stream it. They have removed that. That show was a mess. The Swan was a mess. A mess. Oh my God. For all of you who do not remember what The Swan is, it was a reality TV show back in the day that literally in their intro, they were taking people who was considered to be ugly and giving them all kinds of plastic surgeries, weight loss surgeries, new teeth, new noses. They were changing people's eyes, very problematic show. Very, very problematic. It could not be on today. It could not. It couldn't even be pitched today. Oh my gosh, that show was a mess. A mess. Coffee Brown. Gola, who's Coffee Brown? Or remember that girl group back in the day? The ones that sang Rich Girl? The original ladies who sang Rich Girl? Have them on. They're from London. Bring some international girls on. Patra. Oh my God. The queen of the pack. Yes. Look at me cute and sexy like that. Patra. Oh, I'm here for it. Let me tell you something. Have you seen Patra today? Stunning. Still got it. Child, still be on her Instagram doing her whining and everything. I'm like, go ahead, Patra. Child. Jamaicans age very well. I mean, Black people age very well, but Jamaicans age very well. Very well. Give us the skincare routine. Coffee Brown. Who the hell hell is Coffee Brown? What is their song? After Party. Oh wait, I can't play that. Child. What song did they sing? Pull up to the bumper, baby. Hey! What was that? Hello, mommy. Can I speak to Bobby? I'm parked across the ocean and I feel like Mary Lottie in my sleeve. Well, mommy working for me. I'm on the phone. I want to talk to my baby. My man is my baby. He my number one. You're taking me back. I'm on a romantic call to my baby down on the yacht. Oh, y'all taking me big. Stop. Y'all taking me back. Oh my goodness. Y'all taking me back. Like, I wish you could sing it to me because I can't listen to it right now because YouTube will block my video. Coffee Brown. The name sounds familiar. Really? Tony said, Nikki, there's a next show on YouTube you might like called Dance Hall Life. It's a Jamaican dance team from Spice. Oh, I'll definitely check that out. I'll definitely check. Who's Dina King? Dinah King? I'm on a romantic call. She owned the 90s. Owned the 90s. Is she the one that did? Oh, yes. What was her freaking song? What was her song? What was her song? Her face looks so familiar. Her face looks so familiar. Mercy, mercy me. Mercy, mercy, mercy me. Is that the song? Oh, Shy, yes, a Shy Guy. Oh, Lord, have mercy, mercy, mercy. Yes, I need a Shy Guy. I got a guy who always love me. Oh, Lord, have mercy, mercy, mercy. Oh. Yes, have her on there. Yes, all of them sexy, sexy, sexy. Watch them when they follow me, follow me, follow me. Oh my God, it just hit me. Those are our oldies. Those are our oldies. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Listen, yeah, we got to start making some stepping music. Those are our oldies. Can you imagine? Oh yeah, we got to get some songs. We got to get some songs. Oh yes, Deion Ferris, absolutely. Deion Ferris, absolutely. Oh Lord, I'm going to be listening to all these songs that I get up here with y'all. And I absolutely agree with Sunshine Anderson. Y'all can listen. She could be a one-hit wonder all she wants, but I know that she is making money off of that song. You know how many times it's played at karaoke, baby. Right, Shantavia? It's like, yes, let's go. Shy Guy. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord, have mercy, mercy, mercy. I'm ready for the Jamaican takeover to come back. Remember how Jamaicans owned the 90s? I'm ready for that to come back. Y'all can't let Rihanna do it on her own. And she's done. It seems like she's done. She's like, on her way to being a billionaire. Like, you don't got to do it. We need the Jamaican takeover to come back because, baby, that was a time. Oh, Blue Cantrell will be good. Blue Cantrell will be good if she's doing better. I love she was going through some stuff. She was going through earth water. That's our oldies. I deserve by Mama D. Anyway, family, let me get out of here. Mama got to do some acting stuff. I will see you probably for love after lockup. It'll be edited. It'll be one of my filmed and edited, pre-recorded reviews. I'll see you on. Oh, you know what I will do? So, okay, let me know before I get out of here. Bajan. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. Bajan. Yeah, you know. Thank you for saying that. I totally forgot. I got it, guys, because the last time I did that, I was not on here, but a couple of Jamaicans got me together. Thank you. Bahanja. She's not Jamaican. We know that. Let me know if y'all want me to do this, because what I can do is pre-record the review, but still do a live. And what I can do is play the review here. Oh no, I'm going to be traveling on Sunday. Damn it, I can't do it. So I'm just put it up. I would just put it up, and then we'll figure it out, because I'm going to be traveling. I was so ready for this show, but you know what? Listen, I love y'all, but this is what I moved out to LA for. I'm a Philly girl all day. East Coast all day. No shade, West Coast. I love you. Great weather. I would not choose to live here had it not been for me wanting to pursue a career in film and television. Okay, so things are happening, so I have to run after those opportunities, but you guys are always a priority. I'm not leaving y'all out there, but something came up today and I have to do it because career teams. But we will. I'm gonna get on track with Love at the Lockup. I will get on track, but just know you'll get a scheduled review from me on Sunday. I'll try to do my best tonight. I'm not doing no labor on Juneteenth. I've done enough. But Sunday it'll definitely be up if it's not up tomorrow. So yeah. Thank you guys. Beijing boo, not Behan. Thank you. I'm from Philly. Love y'all. Wait, what is it? Beijing. She from Barbados. I love y'all. Let me get out of here. Bye. Oh, gosh.